Welcome back. The KwaZulu-Natal North Coast is dotted with sacred places of worship, which were initiated by our indentured forefathers. Not only steeped in history, these temples also symbolize the great bonds of love shared within these communities today. The Sadhana team was humbled by the piety of the elderly devotees, still fervent in their prayer, on a visit to the Mdoniville Hindu temple in Stanger.
In 1988, we formed a society, temple society. Thereafter, we started praying here, and then we was donated with a windy house given by one of the businessmen in Stanger.
Mdoni is a fruit. It's a purple fruit that this place was quite a lot of trees of that. And this valley, so the temple is also named after a fruit. And a fruit, when you take your tray of fruit and go around the temple, the fruit is the bearing of the tree of the previous tree, of the seed. And that fruit that you carry has a seed. And that seed is going to be bringing up a fruit in the new generation. You are that fruit of the previous tree, and you're carrying a seed for the future generation.
We had a small temple of planks that was donated. So we used to have our services every Monday, 6 to 7. Fridays we used to have 6 to 7. And Sundays we have 8:30 to 9:30.
When the doors were opened, people took very keen interest to come down to the temple because it's a place of worship.
Behind me, we've installed Mother Durga, Mother Lakshmi, and Mother Saraswati, and in that order, because we celebrate Navaratri. After the destruction of Asuras, Mother Durga first, because she cleaned up the Asuras' slate, Mother Lakshmi for our sustenance, and Mother Saraswati, a learning curve of how all this has come, so we can then appreciate God's manifestations on earth. We have a Puttu. Now that's Grama Devi. Grama, Gramam, the mother comes to protect the village. And that is out there with the Puttu. And you see the statue that we've had donated and installed to replicate her in those powers. Nagama, Nagendrama, they also reside there. And we have installed Ganesha there too. All the time in the front, we've been instituted to install a Ganesha there too. God to remove all obstacles for us to not only find materialism in this planet, but to find the peace and the prosperity, to bring this village and everybody else around it to find that peace and prosperity. Hinduism is a belief system.
We're very happy to have a temple right in the community here and having services, regular services, which is important of our bringing the children, getting to know about God.
I hope that the youngsters can get more involved so that our culture doesn't fail. And as for our members, they're very helpful. Always there at any call, anytime.